so you can play.
Hey everybody, Ash here for another episode of Altdorf in Flames. I'm here with Steve, and we're going to be playing a 4-part series for you with 2 new warbands that you're going to be seeing. We have, first of all, the Reikswatch. The Reikswatch is a plucky band of Reiks sort of like watchmen who are still surviving in the ruins of Altdorf. Now this takes place after the brothers Glot and the Glotkin destroy Altdorf. Well, destroy it. It's in flames, it's in ruins. The Celestial Light's basically holding everything back now. It's crumbled all of the undead and pushed the Chaos Army back from it. So this is about midway through the end times. This is taking place now. But of course, because it's in shambles, its defenders are basically scattered and fleeing. The Altdorf is susceptible to all kinds of predations, and right now they are being hunted. The civilians and the people trying to evacuate are being hunted by Sless the Silent Blade, a Skaven assassin adept whose motives are unknown, but may be just to kidnap as many people as possible and or steal things. They're Skaven, they're not to be trusted. So you're gonna get to follow on the story of good old Rudger Rudger, what did I write? Lichtenhetz? Rudger. I used the Empire name generator for this one. So his name is Rudger. We're just going to call him Rudger because I don't want to try and say his last name. Captain Rudger trying to basically defend Altdorf against the Skaven, and Sless, the Silent Blade, the assassin ape, trying to murder him. So we're going to take you through and show you the rules we're going to be using. We're actually going to be using the rules this time from Mordheim, City of the Damned. So instead we have Altdorf, City in Flames, which we'll be doing this 4-point series with. So our post games are all going to be all of our post game stuff with our warbands, injuries, advancements, skills that our guys can learn. If you're not familiar with Mordheim, it's basically another more sort of warband system for Warhammer Fantasy. It does use modified rules though, so if you're familiar with Warhammer Fantasy, charging works slightly different. There's additional rules for things like parrying. Panic is slightly different, routes are slightly different. So it's not quite like Regiment's Renown, where you're basically just using the fantasy rules in a smaller scale. This one's a whole add-on for basically taking characters, growing them, advancing them, having learned experience points and stuff like that. And we'll take you through that in the post game. So for now, we'll walk you through our road gangs, our war bands. You can see Rudger and the Reikswatch, and you can also see Sless and what's your warband called?
The DoomSqueekers.
The DoomSqueekers! Sless and the DoomSqueekers. And show you what we painted up just for this little sort of like 4-part series. Alright, so here in the circle we have Sless right here, the assassin adept. He's got some fighting claws. They give you parries like swords, basically turning into Wolverine. They also help you with your climbing tests when you're trying to climb around ruins and stuff. What's your sorcerer's name?
That is Verminous, the Whisper in the Shadows.
Oh, Verminous, the Whisper in the Shadows. That's his clan Eshin sorcerer. We have 2 black Skaven. One with a flail and one with 2 swords. What are their names?
Oh, double sword. That's Skitten, the Willing Blade, and then Nye, the Black Death for the flail guy.
Alright, the black Skaven. Then we have 2 Night Runners. They both got slings, it looks like, and daggers.
Oh, they're the cowardly guys. So we got Squeak the Cowardly and Turntail the Yellow.
Turntail the Yellow.
They're going to run.
They're totally going to run.
They're leadership 4 guys. They're leadership 4.
That's right. If there's a rout or something, they will not be happy. So over here we have 2 regular Skaven fighters, warriors.
Yep, with slings. We call them, they are the sewer slings.
The sewer slings. Then over here we have some swordsmen.
We got the Ghost of Altdorf.
With swords and daggers, the Ghost of Altdorf. Alright, so this is the starting warband. Over here we have his sidebar. This is just stuff that he's painted up because you might want to add it later on. So there is a cool looking rat ogre here. They can be hired by the warband later if you can get enough warp tokens to go do it. And some giant rats. And these are just his available sort of extra resources that we already have painted. Alright, so here is the Reikswatch. In the middle there with his pistols, his brace of pistols, we have Captain Rudger. He's also got a sword. We have the 2 champions, one with a flail, that's going to be Lapzig, and then the one with the double-handed sword and the helmet is Stefan. My 2 young bloods, they're in the back here. Uda's got the halberd, he's an up-and-coming fighter. And then Ingo, the hunter, and he's got a bow. They're my sort of like young up-and-coming members of the Reikswatch. 2 swordsmen, the Reikswatch duelists. They have swords and daggers. And 3 marksmen. When you play Reichland in this game, you get +1 to your ballistic skills, so you'd want to max it on marksmen. They all have crossbows and daggers right now. So that's my starting warband, 10 guys. Back here I have some additional swordsmen that I can add in if I get the gold crowns to hire them and or find them in the ruins of Altdorf. So let's check out the table. So here's our 4x4 table set up to play Altdorf in Flames in. Again, this is our new Burning Altdorf ruins building sort of table. It's on one of the cool Frontline Gaming Match City tables, the Urban Table 1, I think. All 4x4. We've got lots of cool ruins and stuff. They're all by Warlord Games. They're the Warlord Games Ruined Hamlet that I painted up. And then the intact buildings over here were made by Greenleaf Train, our own Adam. So was the crane, actually, I believe. So we're going to roll for a mission to see what the Reichlanders and the Skaven are doing. Now, we roll on a table and roll 2d6. So Steve rolls a 7. We're going to play scenario number 2, which is Skirmish. So Skirmish is pretty simple. You play on a 4x4 table. Each player rolls a dice. Whoever rolls highest chooses who sets up first, and then the first player decides the table edge they set up on. So I'm going to roll a 6. You roll a 4. So I'm going to make you deploy first. So you get to pick a side.
Yep.
And deploy your army within 8 inches. I deploy mine opposite within 8 inches. We'll be back after deployment. All right, so here's deployment. We've got the Reiksguard. Sorry, the Reikswatch, sorry. My 2 duelists. Mr. Rudger. We've got Uder back here, along with Stefan and Lapsig. We've got one of my crossmen, my marksman hanging out over here too, so you can see these slingers. Another marksman, and then my other young blood with the bow hanging out on top. Across from them we have the Horde of Skaven, so the slingers and swordsmen with one of the black Skaven on the side here. We have another of the swordsmen, the Eshin, sorcerer in the back. He has the curse spell, so you can curse one of my guys and make him have to reroll his successful armor saves and hits. The assassin adept, black Skaven, and one of the night runners. Sorry, is it just a swordsman? It's just a swordsman. And then the 2 other slingers, one of whom is the it was the night runner. So night runner, slinger, that's right. Night runner, slinger over here as well. So we're gonna roll to see who goes first now. Takes the first turn, and you get a 6. Well, I'm not probably gonna be able to beat that. No, it's a 4, so you can take the first turn there, Skaven.
Alrighty, just gonna go
runs.
Running.
So running into cover with one of the night runners and one of the slingers, the sewer slingers. The ghosts of Altdorf running forward to the swordsman.
That activate them all together?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
No, they're all individuals. They just earn experience together.
Let's get this dude over here.
He can clear the wall because it's only an inch tall for free.
And I'm going to come back to them. Let's go for this guy. You're going to go through the terrain here. Let's see if we can skirt this far.
Okay, he'll have to make a climb test to go over that pile of boxes.
Okay, do that now.
So initiative test, yep. 3, he's good. And he'll end up on top.
To here. Oh, I stop at the box?
You stop. You have to move up to it, and then you wouldn't be able to do it this turn. You have to climb on top of it in your second turn.
So there's no point going that
there's
way.
no point. Well, we'll say that you can just fit through this gap and not have to make the test. That's fine. Go for it. This fire being inconvenient. Because that little box there on the side's only an inch tall.
Let's gonna take... This one is gonna get... Well, I'm gonna get cover from that, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't touch the cover in this game. You can just have it in between you.
Let's go there. And this guy's a little bit slower.
The sorcerer.
And... Pow.
And the 2 other ghosts. And of course, the other night runner.
Let's go here.
And sewer slinger coming up.
And here.
Alright, there's turn 1, the Skaven running forward. So let's see what we do turn 1 Reichlanders. Now this game goes until one side routes. You start making route tests as soon as you hit 25% casualties. Alright, so movement. First things first, we're going to have one of my marksmen run up to this wall. So no shooting for him because he cannot move and fire. Swordsman will run up to join him. Rudger is going to run up as well. His pistols. His brace of pistols, as is Uda. Coming along behind him to club his enemies when they're down with his halberd. And my 2 champions. So Lapsig with his flail is going to run up to here. Stefan also going to run up behind Lapsig. This last marksman can see that Skaven, so he's going to stand still. And we're just going to snuggle up to the wall here with good old Youngblood 2, which is named Ingo. Alright, so the shooting phase, one of my marksmen here is going to take a shot at this swordsman. He is behind a wall for -1 for cover, and at long range is over half of my 32. So I'm ballistic skill 4. It's one of the advantages of being a Reiklander is your marksmen get +1 ballistic skill. So at -2 I'll hit on 5s. Nope, that's going to miss. 30-inch range. All right, so with Ballistic Skill 2 from Ingo, he moved and he's at long range. He is in range 24 inches of him, and that guy's out of cover now because I'm ranged, or sorry, I'm up high. I do have to shoot the closest thing I can see. He couldn't see this guy, which is why I shot him. He can't see anything else, so I will have to shoot him. And I will need a 7 to do so because I'm at -2, and I'll miss. I should note, too, that when you're elevated, you can ignore the closest target rule. He has to shoot the closest target because he's on the ground. He doesn't have to because he's up high. All right, last but not least, you have my other marksman, able to see that Skaven way back there. So again, range and cover being in the way. You can see him. It's hard for me to get the camera to be able to see him, but they do have line of sight. I'll need a 5 with -2, and I miss. All right, so turn 1, Reiklander's over, trying to clear the Skaven as they scamper towards him through the ruins of Altdorf. Here comes turn 2, Skaven.
Here you go. Alright, this dude here, my side of the blade, is going to hide behind the building.
All right, Assassin Adept getting behind the building. Movement 5 being a really big deal in Mordheim.
6 for him.
Sorry, 6 for him, so you can see how fast the Skaven are getting on top of me.
And the Black Knight, or the Wailing Death there. And the other one will also double check. Yeah, I'll totally make it. He has move 12 as well.
Now, there is no standing and shooting in this, so you can freely charge guys with guns.
Well, I'm going to move up to the wall. Up to the wall. Oop, kicking the table. Wall. Wall. Let's make sure I can get around here. There's 6. Wall. And let's get the sorcerer on the wall.
All right, runners and one of the slingers moving up.
We're going to be running and running around everything.
Shoot some slings.
All right, let's fire this sling at the guy with the crossbow.
Closest target, yep, so absolutely. I'm in cover, and you move, so -2.
I think I'm hitting on, I'm 3.
So 6, nope.
And we have another slinger over here. He'll, if I can see him, I will do as well.
I think the closest thing you can see is probably up here. You get a whole building in the way.
So let's see if I'm in range. I am not.
There you are.
18?
I think so. I'd say yes. So moved in range and cover, nope. So 7s, yeah, nope.
And we got some slings over here. Let's see if we can fire at anybody. So the Night Runner at the guy with the flail.
Oh, and your Night Runner's only with skill 2, isn't he?
No, he's 3. I double checked.
Is he?
I thought
Awesome.
he was for a second.
You're better than my Youngbloods then.
But he's only weapon skill 2.
Gotcha.
So the Night Runner onto the flail. Nothing, and this guy on the flail as well. Nothing.
Okay, because need 6s. Ashen Sorcerer.
Oh, you know what? He might not be able to see him.
From here to him, my captain? I think you can see him.
That's what I'm going to have to go after because I can't see your crossbowman. I want a crossbowman. Alright, we're going to try to curse him. And we do.
Definitely does, so he's cursed. Alright, so turn 2, Reikland. The Skaven en masse basically now getting very close. Don't like that very much. So now how do I want to do this? If I come around this building, I'll be within 4 inches and I can get charged by the posse of big hitters over here. That's not what I want. So I think I'm just going to hold, and try and shoot some guns. So we are going to move laterally with the duelists. Not so much so that we're actually out from behind the building, though. So the sling is still at -1. Uder and the captain will both move themselves behind cover. And if I don't, I need to stay outside of 10 here. I'm try and stay outside of 10 by marching over to here. So Lapzig moving over to here. Moving over to the wall. Hugging the wall. Hopefully outside of 10. Alright, shooting phase. So first things first, my crossbowman will take a shot into this, the slinger actually. So I think he's closest that I can see. They're all on an angle like this. That's going to be on a 5 range and cover. Nope, that'll miss. My bowman, that's Ingo. He's going to try and shoot... let's try and shoot the sorcerer actually. No, let's try and shoot the slinger. Same thing, range and cover. Now he's going to hit on 7 still. Nope. My crossbow here will shoot that Skaven swordsman, the ghost, because he's the closest. He's just got cover because you're within 16 now. Or sorry, 15. That will hit. It's just -1. 3's to wound, strength 4, crossbow. Doesn't wound. My marksman over here is going to take a shot at this front slinger, who is the Night Runner. Range and cover for -2. I hit on a 5. No, it's a 3. No combat, so here we go to turn 3 Skaven. Would you like to declare any charges?
This guy here.
Okay.
Onto your crossbow.
Okay, go right ahead. Check 10. Definitely in.
Definitely in, okay. I got the...
And there he is.
I'm gonna try this swordsman into that swordsman.
Go for it.
Let's put this on you. Let's see if you're on me. I think we're out.
Okay, so you'll be a little bit in front of him.
So we go. What do we do
Full
here?
movement.
Full movement.
Yeah, full movement towards him.
Let's get this exact spot.
This is a 6th edition failed charge, which is the way Warhammer works. You move your full movement towards me. Now, in this case, because there's scenery between us, we count as being in base to base because you can fight over walls. If a wall will prevent you from being placed in base to base, you just put the guy on the other side of the wall and you still fight.
Right.
In this case, so that's why.
This charge as well.
Okay.
Just give you here. Just this shy.
Okay, that is all of our charges.
Okay, I'll try my initiative. It's 4, and it's 4. I'm gonna do some running.
Okay, you're not going to do any shooting or running?
I'm gonna go up the wall.
Okay,
climbing
gotcha.
Here.
Okay.
So first my right runner, I'm gonna try to climb up the wall here.
6, he fails, so he just doesn't go anywhere.
That guy passes.
Passes, so he can be placed his movement up. It's
You know what?
It's a 5-inch thing, so I think you're okay. I think that's 5 inches tall, so you should be all right.
Oh yeah, that was 6.
Yeah, so he's up top.
This guy here. This guy is there. Oop, moving the wall. I'm just gonna run this one. This one.
Everything can see 360.
Wait, cover through my own guys.
No. No, you get model in the way, which means if I miss, it could accidentally hit somebody.
All right, let's take. This
and you can intercept as well. You can intercept charges even.
Let's take this dude over to here then.
And the goon squad?
They are doing stuff. So, oh, my guy should have charged your guy. That's a mistake. Well, we gotta go the other way from him now. So we're gonna take the first one, who's gonna run all the way into base contact with your guy.
You can't enter base to base unless you charge.
Okay.
So you can move right up in front of me.
I will do so.
Yeah. Playing a lot of War Machine recently where that's a tactic, but you can't come within base to base if you're not charging.
I will put that guy there. Back to here.
Okay, so there's all our moving. You can do some magic and shooting.
Yes, first of all, we'll do some magic. I would like to... Oh, I still can't see him. Alright, I'm going to put the curse onto your crossbowman.
Sounds good. That will fail. Doesn't beat a 6.
And I'll do some shooting. So, this guy, we're going to fire at that dude. We'll throw on your captain.
Okay, going for my captain. He's in cover, but he's within half range. You move, so -2, 6s. Nope. Can't double shot because you've moved.
Correct. This Night Runner to the captain.
Okay, so he's at long range, it looks like. It's over 9. Nope, that's going to miss.
Night Runner into the flail.
Okay, so over long range and moved. Even though he didn't climb the wall, he still...
Just to make sure we're not. I believe we are, but we're going to make sure.
Oh, no, you're in.
Right, to do a double shot? To climb?
No, you tried to move, so it counts as a move.
Okay. So, looking for 5?
Yep. Cover and...
Nothing.
There you go, moving.
This guy, I don't know if he'll still be in. He's going to be over half.
No, I'd say he's in. He's in for sure.
Okay. And he misses.
Okay. Right, so you charge my crossman. You're going first because you charged.
So
this is again old rules.
My sword attack, it's on a 4.
Nope.
And my dagger attack. Nope.
All right, so I'm weapon skill 3. You're weapon skill 3, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, so hitting back on a 4 with my dagger. I hit you. Strength 3 against toughness 3. You can try and beat a 5. Yep, draw a 6. No. So now on a 4, I wound you. No, I don't wound you. So we stay in combat. All right, turn 3 Empire. Well, I'm going to have some easy stuff. Charges to declare. We will start with... let's see. This swordsman will charge this Skaven. Lots of room. So in he goes. This swordsman will do the same thing. So in he goes. My captain will charge your Black Skaven with the flail. Uter will also charge the Black Skaven with the flail. That, I think, is all my charges. I'm going to try and charge with my flail into your Night Runner.
Yep.
So 10 inches, you were within 9, so I know you're in.
Definitely gonna make it.
We're going to go club him. What do you want to do there, Leipzig? Oh, sorry, that's Stefan. Stefan is going to actually make a run move over to here, behind these boxes. All right, shooting. So first, Ingo is going to try and take a bow shot into him. He's in the open, so I hit on a 5, some Bliss skill 2.
Hey.
Hit. Strength 3, so 4s. I wound. So do you have any armor?
Nope.
Okay, so on a 5+, you're out of action. Nope, 4, so you're stunned. You're face down.
Fail.
This crossbowman will attempt a shot against him. Half range, because it's definitely within 15. So hitting on 3. I hit. Wounding on a 3, strength 4. I wound. Alright, so on a 5-6, I take him out of action. Nope, that's a 1-2. He's just knocked down. So you can get up during your recovery phase. Alright, so now we will have to go on to shooting this marksman. He is going to try and take a shot at the Skaven up here, obviously in cover and obviously at long range. So I'm going to need to roll a 5 on Mr. Slinger. No, I miss. So my shooting phase is over. Ingo didn't, nobody's taking anybody out of action here, so my guys didn't earn any experience. I don't have to mark anything. Let's do some combats. Let's start with this charge right here. So I charge, so I strike first. My sword misses. I'm hitting on 3s here because I'm weapon skill 4. 3s for my dagger. I hit you with the dagger. Unparryable. It's a critical.
Right.
So let's see what kind of critical it is. On a 5-6, it's ignore your armor save, even if you didn't have one, and +2 to my damage roll. On a 3-4, it's just 2 wounds. And on a 1-2, it's 2 wounds. 5-6, so it's 2 wounds, no armor save, and +2 to my injury roll. So on the injury roll, that's a 6, which means you're out of action. So he gets removed from action.
It's a dead duder.
Yep. And even though you got an armor save from my dagger, you don't get it because it's a critical. Because he's a henchman, not a hero, he doesn't earn any experience from that. He'll just earn experience from surviving. So my next swordsman, my next duelist, hitting on a 3 with his sword. Misses with his dagger. Misses as well. So you can fight back. Your sword on a 4. Hits. I tried to parry that on a 6. Whoops. On a 6 I can parry that. I don't. And didn't wound. And then your dagger.
Dagger.
5. Can't parry that because I've already parried once. Wounds. Uh-oh.
Critical.
I think critical's on a hit. We're going to roll back the clock a little here because even though it's called critical hit, it happens on your wound roll. So I need to do this wound again on a 4+. It's not actually wounding, so he's alive and fine. Which means you get to hit me back here.
Yep.
And then we're going to resolve the wound over here that he already hit on me, which is critical.
My sword. Hits.
Hits. Try and parry it. Beat a 4. Don't.
And 4.
Nope.
Nothing.
Dagger?
Dagger.
Nope.
Doesn't.
Alright, so now back over here. You've done a critical wound. So go ahead and roll and see what kind it is. 1, so it's just 2 wounds now. This is with your sword.
Can you save them at all?
I know you just roll damage rolls now. And they are 1s and 2s, so I'm knocked down. And you're hit with your dagger. Try and roll to hit with that one. Also on a 4, no, he misses. So I'm just knocked down, and he is alive and well. All right, so over here, I'm going to get to take some swings. I charged, so I'm going to start with my captain. He has 2 attacks with his pistols. All right, so El Capitan here with his brace of pistols is going to make 2 attacks in the first round of combat, and then he's got to go back to using his sword. And he gets to hit on 4s, because you're weapon skill 4 as well, you're Black Skaven. I hit with 1, do you want to try and parry it?
I got 2 parries. 2 sword. Oh, the
that's the...
He has got no parry. The flail has no parry.
Okay, so it hits you, strength 4, wounds on 3s. It wounds. No critical, so just see if I do dead you. I do on a 5-6 yard action.
You dead?
Yep, that's my captain. So comment with my crossbowman. I'm sure your Skaven initiative is higher than mine. Mine's 3.
I'm 4. Yeah.
So you hit on 3s.
So my sword.
4s.
Nothing.
Misses and
my dagger.
Hits. Okay, I have no parry of any kind. It's just gonna hit me.
That 4. Nothing.
All right, back at you with my dagger. 4s. No, I miss. Like combat keeps going. I charge you here with my flail. I'm a champion, so I'm weapon skill 4. We are the champions. I hit you. Do you have a sword?
No.
He's got a dagger?
Just
okay.
a dagger. So
I'm strength 5 right now because I'm +2 strength on the charge with El Flail Man there. He's going to wound on 2s. He does wounds, so on a 5-6 take it action. No, that's 2. You're knocked down. So no getting to fight back. Not stunned? No, just knocked down. Flip him over.
Wrong way.
There you go, like that. Alright, so that's putting you at 1 casualty and some guys knocked down and stunned on both sides. We're going to go on a turn 4 Skaven. So the charge is to declare there, Steve-O.
Sir. Sure. Well,
oh, sorry, recovery phase. So he rolls over.
Yep.
And he stands up, and we're gonna mark recovered guys because they move at half rate, and they can't charge or run with these little beads. So you know somebody's just gone from on the ground to standing up that way. I believe he's also knocked down, so he can stand up.
Bam.
He's still engaged, obviously.
My line is alright. So Black Skaven's gonna charge that duder.
Uter? Not Uta. I'm made from chocolate.
My lord here, my Wolverine.
It's gonna go after mine. All right. So fighting over the wall. Yep. So you move 2.5 inches with the Johnny stood up over here, and he can still shoot, but he can't fight or charge.
And do that.
Threaten the marksman. All right. So that's all the movement.
No, I got a couple more.
Some guys in the back.
I'm gonna move my sorcerer.
Try and curse somebody.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna curse your lord. And then my Night Runner is gonna run. No, he's gonna die. He's gonna. Yeah, he's gonna run. All the way to here. I'm gonna just take my slinger dude and just bring him out in the open.
Okay.
Some of you shoot at.
All right, magic phase or
I'm gonna try to
phase. We're gonna magic somebody.
Curse your.
So I have to re-roll successful hits and armor saves.
Yep.
6, you get it. Oh, I have to beat it.
I have to beat it?
Equal or beat it. I think you have to equal it, so you're good. So my poor captain is cursed.
2 shots from this guy into your swordsman.
All right, Stefan taking 2 shots. He's in cover.
Looking for 5s.
Need 5s. Getting
Hey,
both
ooh.
of them. Oh man, forced wounds.
Nothing.
Rocks won't hurt Stefan. He's wearing his helmet. Brought his helmet to work today.
That Night Runner's gonna take a shot at
He
him.
ran, so you can't shoot.
He ran? Yes, he did.
You said he ran, so I'm assuming he can't. This guy just moved though.
That guy, I don't think he has a target. Yes, he does. He has a target on the bowman.
I'm gonna go after poor.
Well, you know what? No.
Ingo. Ingo's
Yeah.
Ingo's in cover. They're both in cover, so yeah.
I think he's gonna be too far
And
away.
he's
So I'm gonna go
closer
for
too.
him. I'm gonna see if I'm in range.
9, definitely. Oh yeah, for sure, all day. So you get moving and you get cover, so -2, so
That's
6.
6. Nothing.
All right, let's do some combat over
Combat.
here as we mix it up.
All right, let's go with the Black Skaven first.
All right, so
To
Black
Uda.
Skaven who charged Uda. He's only weapon skill 2.
I got 2 swords and rolling together.
Okay, so hitting on 3s.
Hey.
1 misses. Strength 3.
I think just 3.
So winning on 4s.
Oh, he's 4
Oh, he
actually.
wounds me. Okay, he's strength 4.
Strength 4.
Goodness. All right, so you did wound me. So roll to see if I go to action. I got no armor. 6. I'm dead. Out of action. Uda. Do this swordsman, this ghost who's fighting my poor duelist.
Yeah, I'm gonna totally do that.
Okay, well you
Sword
hit him automatically.
hits, so
Just roll a
to
wound.
wound.
This is the sword.
Wounds on the sword.
Okay, and then
5.
action. Bloop. So no experience for them because they're just henchmen.
Let's do.
So that's a stunned swordsman there. Over
Do
here,
the Night Runner.
so you strike last automatically because you just stood up.
Okay.
I'm going to try and hit you with a flail, but it's no longer the first round of combat, so I'm only strength 3 with it. So 1 attack, hitting on a 3, hits. Winning on a 4, cranks you. And then on a 5-6, you're out of action. Nope, it's just knocked down. So you're knocked down now. Get down! Get down there! Get down, rat! I think we have 1 fight right here left that we forgot about.
All right, sword.
You go first, hitting on a 4. Nope.
Dagger. Nothing.
Nope. All right, back at you. So sword hitting on a 3 because I'm a duelist. Nope. And dagger on a 3. No, nobody's hitting anything.
All right.
Boss versus boss.
All right, so I got just looks like 2.
I'm weapon skill 4. I think your weapon skill 4 as well.
No, 4.
Your weapon skill 6 would be nice. Your movement 6. All right. Everybody's movement 6 in your heroes almost, except for your Night Runners. So you hit on 4s.
For my claws.
Is he charged? Both miss. I like it. Pistols, because it's the first round of combat, so 2 shots on 4s. No, we both miss. We stay in combat. So I have 2 out of action now. If 1 more goes out of action, I take a route test. You've got 1 out of action right now. I need to cause 2 more this turn to make you make a route test. So I think, yeah, we're gonna step on some necks. That's the plan. Let's step on some necks. We're gonna charge this guy as well into your poor Night Runner and just club him to death. Boop. It's only 1 inch tall, so I can charge over it. We're going to stay in combat with him because I can just step on his neck and take him into action. And we're going to shoot some guns. All right, Ingo. He's going to try and shoot. Oh, and this is gone now because you're no longer under the penalty of having stood up. He's going to try and shoot your Black Skaven right here. So within half, so 5s.
Nope, can't hit him.
Oh, that's right. You're closest then, isn't it?
Yep.
So it'd be this guy right here. So
yeah.
it's a 6 that'll hit. Forced to wound him. I wound him. And I need a 5-6 to come into action. I do! Ingo right in the eye! This marksman right here, he's going to try and shoot the unengaged... Or sorry, both these guys are unengaged.
Yep.
He'll shoot this front unengaged one because he's closest, obviously. It's on a 3. No, he misses. He will try and shoot... I guess the closest unengaged guy, which would be the Skaven. I don't think I have line of sight to him, so I'm going to shoot the Slinger instead.
Yeah, it's medium.
Probably over 15, though. Nope, I'm within 15. Never mind. So there is that in the way thing I might have to do if I miss, but I hit on a 3. Nope, I miss. Close to combat. So marksman here is just going to step on your neck.
Yep.
So you're out of action automatically.
That's
a red test, baby.
Test.
Over here, and hit you automatically. 1 hit with the double-handed weapon, so 2s to wounds. Wounds. And then a 5-6 to get action. 2, no, so you're just still knocked down. And then this guy right here with his flail hitting on a automatically doesn't wound. Over here, this guy fighting the swordsman, or sorry, my swordsman fighting your dude. So I'm gonna hit on a 3, or sorry, your initiative higher.
Yep.
So you hit on a 4.
Nope. And
Dagger. Nope. All right, back at you on a 3 with the sword. Hits. Forced to wound. Nope, doesn't wound, and you can't parry that because it's a 6. Dagger on a 3, misses. Keep fighting. And over here, no longer got my pistols. They're all gone. So you've got your 2 fighting blades. You go first. You have higher initiative. 4s.
4s.
Oh! All right, so I get 1 attack now, hitting on a 4. I think. Yeah, so I can't use them in the second round of combat, so I switch over to my sword. So hitting on a 3, or sorry, 4 rather. I hit you. Wound you on a 4.
Okay.
Yeah, try and parry it on a 6.
2
I
parries.
didn't wound anyway. No, you get 1 parry, and you get to reroll it if you have 2 fighting claws. That keeps going, and that is the end of my turn. So route test for the Skaven. 25% casualties. Beat a 7. 7 or less. Oh, roll it again. You're good, though. I think you're good. Don't roll 6. No, you're fine. Keep on fighting. So charge to declare.
Yeah, there's going to be some. Okay. So...
Oh, sorry, recovery phase. He stands up.
Yep.
And you can mark him as having stood up.
You're going to get up.
And you mark him as well, so he strikes last.
You can refresh me on this diving charge thing.
Make an initiative test
Yep.
for each 2 inches that you jump down.
It was 5, so was it running
So
up or running
3
down?
initiative tests, and then for if you land within 2 inches of me, you get +1 to hit and +1 strength in the first round of combat, and you count as charging. Do it, do it! It's so cool.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
He's gonna die from the death.
No, he's not. You have to roll
Okay.
6s to fail.
No, he's on initiative 4.
Oh, okay. Don't roll 5s. So roll 3.
Wait, how can I fail one?
You take hits.
Does
You
the
might
charge still,
snap your
if I survive, the charge still succeeds?
No.
I'll forget that.
All right, so not opting to do that with his Night Runner. Who else is charging?
Sorcerer is gonna charge.
Crossbow? Okay.
Yep.
Okay, there's no such thing as staying and shooting, but he is a mean machine filled with gasoline.
Ba-bam. Sending the helmet, the fail guy?
I'd say so, yeah.
Yeah, let's go ahead and charge him if he's in 12.
Aren't the Night Runners only 5?
Oh, they're only,
Yeah,
they're
the
only
Black
5.
Skaven are 6. Black Skaven and the Assassin Adept are 6.
That is gonna be outside of 10, I think, so I'm not gonna charge.
Okay.
I am gonna, however, just bring him around the corner and join the fight.
Okay, there are some unengaged guys you can shoot at. You can shoot at my crossbows, you can shoot at my bowmen.
So I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna move this
Behind
a
the
second.
crate. Yeah, sure.
Just to there. He's gonna charge a crossbow.
Well, you're on remaining moves now, so you can't do any more charges. You do it's charges, then compulsors, then remaining moves. But I'll let you do it because I'm a nice guy.
Well, he's gonna do it, dude.
I know.
Intention.
Just remember next time. What about your Black Skaven and your other Night or your other dude?
Yeah, he's not gonna. My Black Skaven already charged your captain, right?
He didn't, but you can do that now.
I'm pretty sure that was the first thing I did.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. Remaining moves, this guy's going to just waddle 2.5, and that should be it. This guy's just going to move to the other side, so he's definitely within 18 to do some shooting. Magic and shooting?
Magic, I'm gonna curse your crossbow.
And a crossbow, okay, on a 6.
And it fails. Oh, yeah, I beat it.
You gotta beat it, yeah, you're good.
Shooting. 2 shots from
Sling.
him into the bow.
Didn't move, -1 for cover. Some
Looking
5s.
for
Cranks for 1s, you can roll it again if you want.
No, that's right. And I'm looking for a 4. Hey, hits.
Whoa, wounds me. Alright, see what happens. Poor Ingo! He's just knocked down. Ow!
Thing right here into that guy.
Okay, I think you're over 9 here, but let's check.
Should be.
9. Yeah, you're just out. So you're going to hit on range, moved, and cover. So -3 is 7s. Nope. Oh,
Yep.
4+.
Nope. Same thing over this guy.
So moved, cover, and range. So 7s again. We don't even know if there are 7s in this, but we're going to just say there are.
Cool.
This one right here?
Yeah.
Okay, you charge me. You go first. Sword, sword.
Right. Sword. Hits.
Cranks it. And then forced wound.
Nope.
No wound. Dagger.
Nope.
All right, back at you. 4+. He's pointing at you. Hits.
Of course he does.
No, it doesn't wound. Stay in combat. Ongoing fight. We have higher initiative.
Sword.
Hits.
And wounds.
Wounds. Can't parry it because you rolled high. I am stunned. Your dagger attack might kill me.
Do I have to hit now or no?
No, it's the same initiative, so you hit. Can I parry it? I do.
You parry on the ground?
No, because I'm not on the ground yet. The attacks happen at the same time.
True.
But I am
Can you parry on
stunned.
the ground?
No, you can't do anything on the ground. You
Okay.
can't even fight. You just get hit automatically. You got this one left, and then this one.
I want to do my lord first.
Okay, sure. Your higher initiative. So
Yep.
2 attacks on 4s. The 6. Can't do anything with that.
That's nothing. And wounds on a 4.
Critical. What kind? 1 dice. 1 dice. See what kind? It's 2 wounds. So 2 wounds. Two injury rolls.
2 injury rolls.
Yeah. 1 and 3. I'm stunned. And then your other guy.
Okay, double swords. Does he now hit?
No, is he the same initiative?
He is initiative. Yep, all the same.
Same. So all the same. So hitting on 4s. Try and
One.
parry it on a 5. Nope.
And looking for 4 again. No, looking for 3 actually.
Well, it still crits.
Oh yeah.
See, it's a 2, so 2 wounds. Still stunned, so I'm still on the ground. Sorcerer charged. Hitting on a 4.
Nope.
Back at you on a 4. Hit ya?
Reroll.
Oh, okay. So
hit.
I hit you. Wounds? No. Over here, you strike blast because you just stood up. I strike blast 2 with my weapon, so we'll go at the same time. But the foe will go first. Hitting automatically. Or no, not hitting automatically. Hitting on a 3. I miss.
Miss. Okay.
Then we go at the same time with my double-handed weapon and
You
your
gotta roll
sword.
first. Why not?
Sure. 3s. Nope, I miss.
I'm gonna put an attack into the flag. No, look this guy.
2-handed weapon guy. Sure thing.
So my dagger misses.
Okay. And that's turn, it looks like. I'm still not quite at breaking point for a rout. So we go to mine and charge the recovery phase. We're going to roll over. So we're now knocked down. We're now knocked down. With these 2 guys. He's going to stand up. And we'll mark it. So charge to declare. Oh, my captain's going to go out of... I can't do anything about this. I'm going to go out of action. Unless I can start murdering people. And I only have 2 shots to do it with. Because he's engaged and he's engaged. These guys should be doing slightly better than they are. So no charges, we're going to go right to shooting. Closest target would be him, so we're going to try him with Ingo with the bow, hitting on a 5. Missed. We're now going to shoot the next closest target, which will be this slinger again, hitting on a 5. Sorry, a 3 actually this time, because it's a marksman. Misses. Well that's not good. Let's go to combats. So I'm engaged, so I just go out of action. And out of action. Nothing I can do about that. You can decide. Your swordsman gets nothing because they're not heroes, but you can give it to the assassin. Okay, the assassin gets it. Wait, I'm not... What am I doing? You have to still hit me. You hit me automatically, and you have to try and take me out of action. I'm not stunned anymore. I rolled over, that's right. Yeah, you still have to roll a wound. So you get a dagger attack and a sword attack here.
So sword.
Doesn't wound. Dagger.
Hits.
Critical?
Nope. Wounds, critical wounds.
That was a wound. You hit me automatically. You just rolled a wound.
Okay, so what does it do?
2 wounds, no armor save.
Hey,
He's totally out of action. Again, no experience for that. That will put me in a route. So you hit automatically with both swords.
I want to go with my assassin.
You want to do him first? Yeah, okay, so you hit automatically. So forced to wound. 1 wound. Nothing. So I'm just still knocked down. And the black Skaven.
2 hits, 2 attacks.
Automatically. Wounds on a 3, so 1 wound.
Yep.
5 on that action. So the black Skaven gets the experience for that. All right, over here. You no longer just stood up because I missed with everything. So
I'm initiative.
Go initiative
Better.
good.
So I'm gonna attack you. You have a helmet on that guy?
I do.
I'm gonna go for him. Attack him.
Okay.
Hey, hits.
5, you hit. 4 you wounds. Okay, see what happens with the wounds. 5, 6 I'm out of action.
Yeah.
Bam! Something. Dead. This is the best Night Runner ever. All right, Flail Boy. Kill him. 3s. Hits him. Wounds him. You're stunned. So you're face down. Face down with Flail Man. So you're now face down here.
I'm gonna change his name.
He's like the super Night Runner. And he does need a name change, yes. We're here.
Okay. Sword.
3s. Or sorry, 4s rather. Nope.
And dagger.
Nope. All right, back at you on a 4. Hits. 4 wound. Doesn't wound. Over here now. You're cursing me again?
No, it's your turn, right? You're still cursed.
I'm still cursed to me.
Yeah, so you, oh yeah, I attack
I'm just asking. You attack first. Missed. And then me back. So hitting on a 4.
Rerolling.
Rerolling. Nope. And then that's it. So that's a round. Your turn 5, and I gotta make a route test. All right, so he has to make a route test at the start of every turn where a quarter or more of his warband is out of action. So make yours on a 7. You're good. So you keep going. I'll have to make one on my 7 now because I've lost my leader. So you can also voluntarily route if you're just happy with this.
No, I want to go ahead and kill stuff. Yeah.
Fair enough. Charges to declare.
I'm going to charge this guy into here.
Makes sense.
This guy is going to head and he's going to...
Can charge up walls.
I'm going to try, see if I want to charge him.
Okay, 10 inches.
12. He's 12.
Oh, that's right. He's a black.
Am I in?
I'd say yes.
Yeah. This guy's going to stay put, and I can't charge to the walls, right?
You have to walk up to climb. You have to move up to a wall and then climb up it. So you can march over to it.
Could I have moved this guy out of the way to charge him as well? He's blocking charges right now.
He's stuck. Yeah, he's stuck where he is.
Yeah. So I'm going to run these guys to the wall.
So you can climb next turn.
Yeah. He's going to go face forward.
So he's now just laying down with the flail, still trying to play whack-a-mole with him.
And he's going to go out and try to shoot at.
Okay. So the sewer runner's just going to stay where he is. What about this night runner right here? He's going to move?
Yeah, he's just going to move to here. In case you kill that night runner, give me an extra turn.
Magic and shooting. Want to do your spell?
Let's go ahead and curse the crossbow.
Oh, the poor crossbowman. Nope.
Does?
Oh, yeah, you do for sure, yep.
Shooting two shots into the bolt
into
top.
Ingo. All right. Cover.
So
just
5s.
1 hit.
1 hit.
Forced wound.
Nothing.
Nope.
That guy should have him in line of sight.
Yep, just 1 shot though, because 18. Yep. So you moved. Range,
long range and
so 7s.
Yeah.
4+.
Nope. And he'll have nothing. So that is my shooting.
Far away. So combats. Which one do you want to do first?
Let's go ahead and do that one first.
This one? Okay.
No, actually we'll do
this one.
My lord first.
Okay, assassin depth's going first for anybody else because he charged. So 3s to hit. That's a hit right there. 4s to wound.
3s.
3s to wound. Strength 4.
It's a crit.
It's a crit. Yep. So what kind of crit? It is 2. So 2 rolls to wound. Sorry, 2 rolls of injury. So he's out of action. So you get an experience for him, and this guy goes out. Let's do this one.
Yep.
So I hit you automatically. So 4s to wound. What was that?
4. You hit.
Okay, so I wound, and then out of action. 5. Nope, you're stunned again.
Knock down.
So you're face down. Yeah. Do you have higher initiative on this guy? So 4s.
Nope.
Back at you. Oh, yeah, it's right dagger. Nope. Back at you. No, I missed 2, so we keep fighting. Things aren't looking good. I got 1, 2. Oh, sorry, this one over here. Black Skaven.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
He charged. 2 sword attacks. 3s. Both hit.
Yeah, and 3s.
Straight forward. 2 wounds, 1 crit.
1 crit.
What's the crit?
The crit is going to be
+2 to wound, 2 wounds. So roll 2 dice in the injury table, and I'm dead. Super dead. So that Black Skaven gets an injury.
That's another one.
Things aren't looking good. So let's do a route test on leadership 7. I'm not going to voluntarily route. I fail anyway, so I route, and away we go. End of game. Skaven victory. The survivors head for the hills. So there you go, MiniWarGamers. Our first game of Altdorf in Flames Mordheim miniseries, ending in a rout in Skirmish for the Reichlands. Unfortunately, the Reikswatch was driven off by the Skaven after some absolute failures by the champions. Stefan and Lapzig did not do their job and kill that stupid Night Runner.
Whatever his name is, I forget already.
He's a hero. That guy's a hero. That guy in the one black Skaven with 2 swords.
This is now Batman.
Batman. You're not the weak or the craven anymore. Your name is Batman. So we're going to do all of our post-game stuff, our leveling up and our experience and our injury tables in our post-game. That's going to be in the vault. So if you click the link below, you can go check it out. That's going to be basically 30 seconds if you're not already a vault member to sign up for a free vault trial. That gives you 7 days of free access to half of all the content we do, half the old wars, half the Altdorf and Flame stuff. So if you enjoy watching us progress and level up our guys, please join us in there. It also supports Matt and Dave paying us to be here and do this stuff, so we super appreciate vault members. We'll see you in the vault for the post game, where you can see our guys level up, and hopefully not all of my warband die in the first game. Don't you laugh. It's your fault. It's your fault. So we'll see you in there for that. Until then, happy wargaming.